Hey everybody, today we are taking a look at the Hasbro Transformers Age of Extinction Galvatron Voyager class figure. Now you'll notice the first thing I did when I was finished taking the standard pictures for my review was I slapped some paint on his face to try to bring some of that awesome detail out. I really wasn't happy with it the way it was out of the box. Too much of the detail was lost. It was very boring looking. So I just slapped some gray paint on his face, around his eyebrows, and painted his eyes orange, and I think it makes a huge difference. So if you have this figure, you may want to consider doing something similar because it's totally worth it, and I am much happier with the figure now. I wasn't sure how I felt about him before, but now I think I love him. Anyway, back to the transformation. It is pretty simple because the figure is a shell former, basically. There's not a lot to the transformation. So let's get to it then. The first thing you want to do, of course, is remove his weapon, and it is a snug fit. There we go. Sometimes it's a battle to get that free. The first time I did it, it was a battle. And then you want to take his feet, flip them up, and then these two little back panels, those fold in pretty easily. And then you can put his legs together. They clip together in the back, and like that. And that's pretty good. In there we basically have the back end of the truck already. The next thing we can do is move his backpack back a little bit, fold his head up inside, and it will go. And then we take his arms and fold them up just like that. And then for the backpack, we can kind of extend it up, and presto, instant truck cab. It's just that simple. There's his shell. And then the arms separate and can be moved up and in. Do it on this side too. Up and in. And then we should have something like that. Move the arms back down so there's clearance. And then we just take the shell and fit it over. We can then flip the wheels down and they lock into place. And then the back end, that just folds over and pegs into the door right there. This should fit a little bit better too. Sometimes it's a little finicky. There we go. Okay, fold that over and then make sure it clips in again there like that. And that is basically his truck mode. There it is. Vroom, vroom, vroom. It's a handsome truck mode. Whoops, some stuff is unpegging. It likes to do that sometimes. Kind of annoying. Okay. Now, there is his truck mode. It's not the most exciting, but it is pretty good. I do like it. It's sharp. I love the colors of it. What I don't like is the back a little bit, how there's that huge gap visible right there. So as long as you're not looking at him from the back, it's a pretty nice looking truck. Sort of reminds me of Motormaster, the Stunticon, but I'm sure a lot of people, why does that keep doing that? There we go, because it knows I'm on camera right now, so it doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, so there we go. And there's no place to really put his weapon in his truck mode apart from on top of the cab, and it just looks kind of ludicrous there. I thought for sure there'd be some way to integrate it into the back to cover up some of that. I mean, I guess it doesn't peg in anywhere, it just kind of sits there loose, but I guess it's something. Anyway, that is Galvatron in his truck mode. And then to get him back to his robot mode, it's just as simple. You just do everything in the reverse order. Flip those panels out. Flip the wheels up. Whoops. Oh, that's the first time that ever happened. Clip on wheels, everybody. There we go. There. At least it snaps back on easily. Flip that open. Move the whole hood back. Move his arms forward a little bit. Rotate around. Move his arms down. Get his head up. Pegs into place. There we got his legs. And then we just have to make his backpack look presentable. Do that. That moves up. That should fold down a little bit. Keyword should. There we go. And that pegs in there. And there we have him back in his formidable looking robot mode. Okay, so that is Galvatron once again. Thanks for watching, and thanks for checking us out here on the Fwoosh.